Hey everyone, welcome back to another stream. Today we are going to be playing a game I just found out about today called Awakened Evil. From what I can tell, this is a Castlevania homage. It takes a lot from Castlevania from what I've seen in terms of from the videos I've seen and whatnot. I watch a couple videos on the Steam page. This is only available on PC right now on Steam. No console ports as far as I can tell. If it's good, hopefully it gets some console ports eventually. Yeah. Shoutouts to Scott Linux. I actually tagged him in my description. He actually posted on my Discord today a link to this. He said this game looks pretty awesome. So I checked it out. And yeah, I was like, okay, it looks interesting. It's like Castlevania. It's definitely Castlevania inspired. And so, you guys know me. I love my Castlevania. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. This is my blind stream series where, you know, we basically just fire up a game for the first time and we see what we can do with it. So, but yeah, this should be interesting. I did mess around with the options here. I actually plugged up a 8BitDo SN30 Pro controller. So I get like a nice classic directional pad. It actually maps to the 360 button layout apparently. So, but you do have a few different options here, like audio, you've got controller options, you can actually remap your buttons, which I did already, and it looks like there's a sub-weapon button, which is nice, so you don't have to press up and attack. There's some other options there, but yeah, there's also a speedrun mode apparently, stage select, and yeah. So, let me go through chat real quick. I see, hey Chris Hendricks, thank you for that super chat, man. Much appreciated. He says, getting Castlevania vibes from this music. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Chris goes, it's October already. Hey, Dasan, what's going on? Yes, 2 streams in 24 hours. I did do Dark Souls Remastered last night. It took us a little under 8 hours to go through the game. Now, I didn't go through everything in the game, but I did beat the game. I did get to the final boss and I beat the game. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, I didn't really have anything planned today. I was probably just going to stream kind of casually on Twitch later. And then Scott made me aware of this game. And I was like, oh, I'd like to do another YouTube stream. So yeah, let's do another YouTube stream. I went ahead and bought it. It was only an $8 game. Yeah, we'll see how it is. Hopefully it's good. I mean, it looks like it's fun. And it looks like it can be challenging. But I'm pretty experienced with classic Vania, especially the NES titles, so I was looking at the various sections that they previewed in their videos, their promotional videos, and I was like, okay, that doesn't look too bad. But apparently there is an expert mode you can unlock, so we'll see what that's like. I think there's only 6 levels in the game, so I'm not sure how long they are. I don't know how long the playthrough is, but we will see. I see Sanctum out there, I see Freddy, I see Akira, I see Phoenix, and it looks like that's everybody so far. This was just kind of like an impromptu stream, so who knows how many people will actually pop in. But, and Internet Junkie, did I say hi to Internet Junkie? I'm gonna say hi again. Alright, let's hit the A button here. Yeah, so you got casual, normal, extra checkpoints on casual, unlimited lives, more starting mana. I'm guessing that's like hearts and stuff like that, or the equivalent of hearts. Normal is the intended difficulty. Let's go ahead and try that. What I did notice from the preview is that it does have like this pseudo 3D graphic effect, which is kind of neat. Okay, it doesn't look like you can latch on the staircases. Yeah, you've got a sword instead of a whip, but it's got a similar range to Simon's whip in Castlevania. Yeah, so we got a gun, and that is kind of like the equivalent of the dagger as far as I can tell. And you do have to commit to jumps. That's actually really nice. I love having to commit to jumps. And it looks like these green potions fill up my sub-weapon meter. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely Castlevania, that's for sure. I got an apple. I don't know if that gives me health back or not. I guess we'll find out later. And I got some kind of chalice, but I don't see like a scoring system or anything. Alright, the question is, can I destroy these projectiles? Let's try that. I need to figure that out. I'm thinking I can't destroy the projectiles. Nope. So it's not like the bone pillars in Castlevania. Chris says it's a Rondo demake. So far, no breakable blocks. And looks like I've got the axe equivalent. Actually, it technically is an axe. It's not even an equivalent. It is an actual axe. Yeah, so far I like the music. It's pretty simple, but I dig it. Oops. Oh, he takes 2 hits. Okay. Yeah, it is more stiff than Castlevania. It is definitely more stiff. And that's the equivalent of holy water. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to the axe because of this. Yeah, the pseudo 3D like visual effect is actually pretty cool. When I first looked at video of this game, I was watching from my phone, and I was just like, oh, I don't know, that art style doesn't really look that great to my eyes. But I wasn't able to see the 3D effect. But now, you know, and then I'm seeing it on a big screen, it's, the 3D effect is actually pretty cool. I do kind of dig it. It's very interesting. Okay, that is, yep, that's the boomerang. I figured. Oh! Okay, I don't like that. That is stupid. Okay. So, it pulls an NES Contra, which, this does not work in a Castlevania-style game. Well, I mean, Castlevania 3 had some moments like that, but they were like kind of auto-scrolling sections that forced you upwards. So basically what happens is the screen doesn't scroll back down. Look at that. I can literally go downstairs and go off the screen and die. That's awful. That is really stupid. Now, for anyone, you know, wondering, I can sometimes be a little critical in these blind streams because I'm playing the game for the first time and I'm discovering both good and bad mechanics on the fly. That is a terrible mechanic. That is a terrible mechanic. Not a fan. So let's see if we can let this go all the way across the screen. Will it? It will. Okay, cool. Good little trick. Okay, and I can use these on ladders. And I just realized there are ladders. That's interesting. Yeah, it's not completely Castlevania. They do advertise on their Steam page that it's, you know, it's an homage of, like, you know, a lot of 8-bit classics. You don't climb ladders in the original Castlevania. Let's go ahead and go back with that boomerang. That boomerang is actually really nice. Yeah, I mean the whole, like, not scrolling the screen back down, it's not the end of the world. Obviously, it's something I have to get used to. You know, this isn't Castlevania, but it's definitely trying to be. And so, you know, when there are mechanics that work great in the original Castlevania and developers go against those, it's like, oh, why? Are you just trying to be different, or... you know. Oops, took a hit. That's okay. Wow, that did 3 blocks of health. Okay. Alright, falling platforms. So I'm wondering actually if those blue candles are always weapons, like in Bloodlines. I'm noticing that one up there. Yeah, we have 2 orange candles and its energy. Okay. Yeah, so I'm wondering if the blue candles are just weapon pickups, which is nice. The skulls are the equivalent of the Medusa heads. Okay, so it doesn't look like you can jump off the ladder. Oh, and I can attack regularly on there too. Okay, that's good. Is that a weapon? Yeah, it's a weapon. Okay. Yeah, so far still no breakable blocks. Okay, so you can actually destroy those lampposts as well. That's good. Oh, this is a boss fight. This was on their preview video. Yeah, the game is, you know, in certain ways, like, it is quite stiff. Do I have to smack him in the head? I might have to smack him in the head. Yeah, I do. Okay. So it looks like there are breakable blocks. That wall meets is not going away, which is nice. I like that sound effect. Hey DG, welcome back, and Half-Blind Gamer, and Girl Geek, and Christian, and Office, and Leo. Leo says, never heard of this one. Yeah, now you have. This apparently came out, I think, on January 30th. So it's actually quite new. It's not even, I guess it's just a little over a week old. Looks like we have water. Is it pushing us? It does. It'd be funny if I could actually go off the screen and die. Okay, I can destroy those projectiles. Let's see what's up here. Axe. We'll go ahead and try that again. Uh-oh, we've got some kitties going at it. We got one on one side of the tube, one on the other side of the tube. Christian says, liking it so far, and I agree, the 3D background is a good touch. Yeah. Yeah, it is a pretty nice little effect. Are you guys having a standoff? Who's gonna make the first move? Who's gonna make the first move? Patchouli gave up? Come on, Patchouli. Hey, Patchouli. Alright, come here. Uh-oh. We didn't get much Patchy and Milo action last night on the Dark Souls stream. They just, they stayed in the other room almost the entire time. You jumping back down? Okay. Oh, she wants to go back and play. Patchouli's being funny today. A lot of times she doesn't want to play with Milo, but he wants to play with her. And alright, let's go back to the game. Oh, I do, Leo. I've been lazy. Yeah. Haven't done it yet. I guess these are the equivalent of the flea men. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, what am I doing? Well, it looks like your hitbox is fairly large, though, on your sword. So you don't have to duck to attack those enemies. That's nice. Yeah, pretty basic stuff so far. I mean, as far as platforming is concerned, it's nothing too crazy. I will be very curious to see what this is like on Expert. Oops. Yeah, a lot of these enemy movements are definitely not as graceful as Castlevania, that's for sure. These are basically the mermen. Whoa there. Huh. Okay, so... as they come up, they don't actually hurt me? Or was that just a fluke? I don't know. Nice. 2-for-1 deal. Interesting, so they wanted me to break that block. Okay. Crystal... it's a shield. Eh, interesting. Okay. Oh, auto-scroller. I'm going to move somewhat quickly here. Ugh. I might have to shut my game room door because the cats are just going crazy. One of them, like, went behind my computer and one of my monitors went out for a split second. Ugh. Oh, that's a lot of those guys. Got no magic. The damage output so far is not that bad. Alright, so the pistol seems to be equivalent of the knife in Castlevania. Go. Yeah, Dasan, I hear you. The music definitely gets a little repetitious, that's for sure. The first tune was kind of nice because it was super catchy, but this one is just kind of like, eh, it's just there. Okay, so I'm wondering if that candle was supposed to be an axe because it dropped a large potion. Alright, boss time. Okay. He knocked me off the ledge, I couldn't do anything. My cats don't, at least don't end the entire stream. Is that what happens with your cat, Seb? do feel it's a tad bit unresponsive, too. When I try to attack multiple times back to back, it just doesn't feel very good. Alright, let's try this again. Whoa there. That fire goes kind of far. No! Why did I do that, man? I thought he was gonna hit me. I just walked right off the ledge. That was my fault. We'll get it this time. Yeah, I think my biggest issue with the game so far is like how stiff it is. I mean, Castlevania seems stiff. This is like really stiff in comparison to even like the first Castlevania. Mainly like in the form of your attacking. Barney the dinosaur boss. Okay, so it is nice that you'll just like latch on to the top. You can literally just wait here, I guess. Yeah. Okay, that's really not too bad of a boss. Definitely caught me off guard at first, though. Oh, man. Hey, Scott. Welcome back, Scott. Yeah, this was your recommendation. Well, wouldn't say recommendation. You, since I guess you haven't actually played it yet. But, you did let me know about the game, so for that, I appreciate it. It's interesting. I mean, I don't love it so far, but this is also my first time playing, so... It is very basic when it comes to the visuals. It's like, yeah, the 3D effect is pretty cool, but the sprite work is pretty amateurish. So, it definitely lacks that, you know, that Castlevania flair. It lacks that Castlevania personality. The gameplay is alright. Oops, I knew that was gonna happen. That is definitely a Castlevania homage. Death sound. I mean, actually, that Molotov cocktail might actually be really good for this level. Office says it looks like an Atari game. Yeah, a little bit. An Atari 7800 game. With pixels that can cut. Yeah, maybe I should have actually grabbed the axe. Oh yeah, it's another good comparison society. Game Gear. Yeah. Game Gear had a really low resolution, and so the pixels looked super chunky. Alright, so there's no knockback on staircases, at least. That's good. Lightning effect. Those dogs move so slow, I feel kind of bad for killing them. They look so derpy. The flash effect is a little hard in the eyes. Now there is actually an accessibility option. Like flash brightness. I'd actually toned it down a little bit. Alright. Yeah, some of the level design just feels very, very bare bones. And I wonder if health drops are random, because I've just gotten like 3 back-to-back. Alright. Hey Tom, yes, it is the one from Discord, yeah. Wow, this is really hard in the eyes, holy crap. Like, especially when you scroll the screen up. Ugh. Yeah, not a fan. Anything that makes the player nauseous is not a good design choice. Ugh. I'm gonna assume we're close to the boss. Chain reaction. Boss time? Werewolf. Derpy werewolf! Ooh, first try. Okay. I'm naked! Yeah, the team was 2 guys, yeah. Yeah, so it's not like, you know, this was a huge, huge project, as far as I can tell. It may have been huge for them, but, yeah. Yeah, just 2 guys. Okay, no ice physics. No, let's go ahead and do this. That's 1. And 2. And 3. Oops! That was my fault. I didn't see that platform there. Leo says, with the horsepower available these days, getting it to look closer to something like Castlevania 3 doesn't seem like a major hurdle. Well, it's more time, Leo. You know, you go and you look at Castlevania 3, there was a lot of time and effort put into the sprite work in that game. And when you've got a team of just 2 people, you know, that workload is pretty big. Yeah, so for like really small studios, you end up seeing more simplistic sprite work like this that you can kind of just crank out. And I mean, even like this probably still took a lot of time to make. You know, it's not like you just, you know, crap together a game and then boom, there it is. You know, even something like this, I'm assuming it takes a long time to put together. They got carried away with that lighting effect, yeah. No, I agree. Should probably use the boomerang here. Oh no! Yeah, I mean, I agree, Leo. I hope this game does well for them. And you know, they might update it. They might patch it. You know, this is just like literally a week after the game came out, so for anybody that stumbles upon this stream down the road, just keep that in mind. This is, you know, the first week the game's out, so who knows if they'll update it? I don't know. I don't even know what else these guys have made. I probably should have actually looked that up, just out of curiosity. There was a game I covered several years ago now. I think it was 2020. It's called Crypt Stalker. And, the guy that had made that, had made a bunch of other games previously. And Crypt Stalker had a lot of, like, bugs and glitches and weird design choices. The guy apparently went back and has updated it several times, and which has made the game a lot better. I still need to go back and revisit that. Oh my god, it's got momentum physics now. You actually speed up. That's, I don't really care for that. That sort of gameplay does not work in a game where you don't have mid-air control or anything like that. Ugh. But yeah, the whole point of that spiel was that, like, it's possible this team will do the same thing. They'll continue to update it and make it better. Or not. Maybe they won't. I have no idea. Tom says Vampire Survivors was in a really rough spot when it came out, but now it's really good. Okay. Yeah, that's a good example, actually. That's so stupid. Oh man, that was I'm not a fan of that. Those momentum physics, not a fan at all. It doesn't work with this style of gameplay. It just doesn't work. It's like, are you trying to be like Castlevania, or are you just trying to be a hodgepodge, you know, kitchen sink mentality kind of game? Like, Nice, that worked out. Yeah, it's a catchy song for the first 3 loops. I think we're on loop number, like, 27 now. And Tom says, I'm glad you're doing the playtesting here, not me. Hey, I mean, that's why it's a blind stream. You know, I could have actually learned this game, you know, before doing this stream here, and it would have been a regular stream, but, you know, part of the enjoyment in this stream format is you guys getting to see me experience a game for the first time and go through the trials and tribulations. Are you serious? I got hit by that? Did I get up that quickly? Oh, great, there's an enemy there. I wanted to pause it and check my preview. My main attack is so slow, too. You know, I can't complain about a difficulty or difficulty spike. I mean, they did say in the preview that it's a challenging game. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously. Now you're doing the whole wind physics thing. Is it gonna go right? Is it Ninja Gaiden 2? No, it's not. That snow transition's not very good either. It's just like hard 45 degrees and then boom, nothing. Straight down. I know, with modern tech you should be able to make that a lot smoother. Yeah, add some extra visual flourishes. Hey, it's the Harpy equivalent. Ugh. Oh, they can get killed by these rotating axes, too. Okay. Jeez, what a pain. Ugh. Is this perhaps our lead up to the boss? Man. I'm gonna have to use the wind. Oh, the chalices are extra lives. Okay. Alright, see you, Dasan. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Auto-scroller. Oh, this is an auto-scroller boss. They did spoil a lot of the bosses in the game. Great. Yeah, like, I recognize all of these bosses because of the preview videos. Oops. I was hoping I could just tank. Flying Godzilla. Let's go ahead and use that. Wow, that takes forever to come out. Holy crap. Yeah, pretty basic stuff here. Office says, I'm impressed with the creativity in the ice slide stuff, but it looked rather unpleasant. It was rather unpleasant. Joe, this is on PC, specifically Steam. I think it's also, you can get it on itch.io if you don't want it on Steam. And hey Dave, welcome back. Yeah, the death jingle is definitely a Castlevania homage, 100%. You know, given like the 3D-ish nature of the graphics, it would be really cool if you could latch onto the staircases. You know, I just came off of binging Curse of the Moon 2, and that was a really nice quality of improvement over the Castlevania, like the NES Vanias. I wonder if I can jump on the top of these. I can. I wonder if I'll get crushed. I kind of don't want to find out. Oh, it doesn't actually kill me instantly. It does do some damage, though. Oh, nice. Oops. Seb asks, do I get a full stack of lives on level starts? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Oops. Be cool if you can knock those down. Alright, so we confirmed earlier you cannot attack the arrows. So yeah, those goblin archers you want to take out from a distance. And at least your pistol here seems to be pretty powerful. Ooh, that's rough. Oh. I used my axe instead of my sword. It seems like these bats really only come out at certain points. It'd be cool if those guys actually dropped some items. Hey, other Scott? We got multiple Scotts now. Seb says it looks like enemies are hard-coded with trigger points. They don't seem to have much randomness to them. Yeah, that's what I noticed with that bat in particular. Oops. Whoa, that... You gotta be kidding me. So you can get up there, but you won't be able to get back down. Because again, you can't scroll the screen back down. What is the point of that? Just to troll you? Just let the player scroll the damn screen back down. That's Castlevania. I don't get it. Ow. Yeah, so you can just take your time there. Okay. Maybe you can jump through that floor. Oh yeah, you know what? You might be right. Yeah, because I noticed there was like a little platform block on the side. Yeah, we will, assuming we unlock expert mode, we'll definitely try expert mode and see what it's like, and we'll try that on the second playthrough. Assuming I actually beat the game. For all we know, there could be like an insane difficulty spike from here till the end of the game. Oh, Super Mario Brothers blocks. Just feels so weird in a Castlevania-style game. Yep, this was in their preview videos too. Ow. His axe got stuck on the wall. Scott's powered up! Oh, man. It is kind of interesting how they're The farther into the game you get, the closer to Castlevania it becomes, as far as the homage is concerned. Like, I'm trying to turn around and attack, but it's just not working. I should probably be using my boomerang. Oh, I definitely want that. From what I understand, on Expert, it seems like there might be more content added as well. I don't know if it's more levels or different routes in, you know, existing stages. So it looks like the cocktails only do one hit. I figured they would do multiple hits, like the holy water. Oops. It's a big sword. Yeah, man, that makes the Molotov cocktails not very useful if it only does one hit. Like, why would you want to use that over the cross that can come backwards and do multiple hits? I have to make sure I don't jump here, I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, as like a Castlevania homage, it is interesting, but there are a lot of like questionable design choices, in my opinion. I mean, the devs were probably like, oh, we want to add our own personal flair to it, but it's like, if you just did things a certain way, like, it would feel even better. You know, so like to me, it's like some of the design choices are here just to be different, as opposed to making the best game possible. Doesn't matter if you're just ripping like every mechanic one for one. Those mechanics are good. Classic Castlevania mechanics are phenomenal. Like the original Castlevania in particular is, in my opinion, it's probably the action game from the 8-bit era that holds up the best, like gameplay-wise. It is so good. It's aged like a fine wine. So, if you just literally rip off Castlevania and just steal all of its mechanics, who cares? Those are great mechanics. There's no shame in that. Like, you know, if you're gonna make a clone of the game, just go all out and make it the best it can be. But some of the mechanics in this just feel a little... They're definitely off-kilter. They don't feel very good, or... I mean, I do like this this audio, though. It's actually started to get creepy sounding, which is really cool. You know, if they really wanted to homage Castlevania, they should have used ropes here instead of ladders. So you'd be climbing up like Christopher Belmont in Castlevania Adventure. Alright, devs, if you for some reason are out there lurking and you stumble upon this stream, change all the ladders to ropes. That would make being able to attack on the ladders make more sense, too. Since you can hold onto the rope with one hand and then attack with the other. Just like in the Game Boy Castlevanias. Alright, let's see. Do I have to hit him in the head? I probably do. Okay. Okay. Oh, is this laser attack just random? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Jeez, he goes all the way across the screen. I wonder how I'm supposed to avoid that. Oh, well, that's convenient. They always give you an extra life. How nice of them. I wonder if I can duck that fireball. Let's see. Nope. Get to position myself a little bit better, too. Alright, how do... Maybe I have to jump over him? Okay. Maybe I have to jump over that? I don't know. Ah. Just your attack is so stiff. It's so hard to time that. Really? Again? Maybe I have to jump backwards? Yeah. Okay. And these attacks seem to be completely random. Which I guess is fine, but I don't know. Let's just die. Let's try this again. Wish I could hit him when he does that. Okay, I sort of can. It's a little risky. Oh, come on. It's like his hitbox isn't active, but mine is. Oh, you know what I can do? I can turn around and attack as I land. I'm gonna have to try that. Yep, jump over it. He should have made like a sound call out. That's clearly like a parody of the Hadouken. Karyuken! I don't know, just something. Yep. Okay, if I can get 2 hits, alright. Form number 2? Yeah. Oh, no. Or yeah? Or no. Definitely no. Okay. He's tapping his foot. That is pretty good. Okay. Okay, they just earned some kudo points for that. I like that. Why can't I use that bazooka normally? That was pretty funny. I like that. GG, devs, GG. Yeah, I mean, the game is, it's a little bit of a mixed bag. I think overall it's a recommendation from me. I think it's worth playing if you're really big in the classic Castlevania. But, you know, kind of like I was complaining about throughout that first run, is definitely some questionable design choices. Yeah, it's still pretty neat overall. It's only, it's only $8. It's not too bad. I'm sure it'll go on sale too. Of those 10 testers, I would like to know what, like, their feedback was throughout this development process. They used Audacity. Thanks for playing. Well, you're welcome. Alright, assuming this unlocks the expert mode, we'll go ahead and try that. You've unlocked expert mode. Sweet. Not completely, Andy. Welcome back. We have expert mode now. New enemies and areas. Harder bosses. Sub-weapons use more mana. Okay. So, alright, expert mode. Let's try it. We'll see how much harder it is. Were those flying devils in on the first loop? I don't remember so. Yeah, that might be a new enemy. Oh, that's a new enemy type. Okay. I do have to be a little more, selective about my special weapon usage. More enemies also means more potential health drops. Yeah, maybe, Seb. I mean, that's assuming the health drops are random. I'm still not sure if they are. Yeah, I still have no idea. Oh, those falling platforms reappear. That's nice. Good to know. Oh, I thought he was gonna go the other way. Whoa, that has much greater reach now. Extra life. You know, I wonder if there are any, like, hidden objects, like, that you can trigger by ducking. You know, just like the original Castlevania. Well, this is gonna be a pain with those bats. Let's see where the checkpoint is. Oh, it's right there. That's convenient. Yay! Yay! Alright, this is gonna be, I don't know, man. A little frustrating? Okay. I think I was just overthinking that. Wonder if I can actually just land on that bottom platform. Like, from the falling block. You probably can. That's probably a speed strat. Whee! Well, that's not how you do it. I wanted to try that, but yeah, I didn't think it was going to pan out well. Ha 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 ha. Screw you, section. That's right, I think there's meat on the right-hand side. Yep. Alright, let's see if this boss is actually harder. Okay, yeah, there's more to him. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. A little bit harder. Not that much harder. Okay, stage 2. Hey, John Smith, welcome back. Hey, Seb, we just answered your question. It looks like you do get your lives back at the start of a new level. Hey, mummies, that's new. See, that's interesting, like, this screen scrolls down. So there are parts of the game where you scroll vertically upwards, but you can't scroll it back down. John, are we still near the beginning of this? No, we've already beaten the game once. I mean, yeah, this is near the beginning of the game. This is just level 2, and there are only 6 levels in the game. That's a new enemy type. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna stick with the boomerang for now. I wish I could save 15% of my car insurance, Zorak. Problem is, I already have. I'm already with Geico. Actually, I think I saved a lot more than 15% when I switched a long time ago. That's a lot of rats. Okay, so I do have to duck and attack them. Okay. No. Oh, that sucks. It doesn't give us a meat there. It gave us a breakable block last time, which gave us wall meat. Have I done Astian Axe? Yes, many times. Just go search for it on my channel. Alright, auto-scroller. Ah. Ah, come on. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. Okay. I don't know, like, how far below the water you can go before dying, or if I just have to get pushed off the bottom of the screen. I don't know. Ooh. I guess you're just better off dodging the projectiles here. Don't even bother using a sub-weapon. First time catching one of your live streams. Wanted to jump in and thank you for your playthrough of Killing Time last year. It would have been horribly lost without it. Oh, hell yeah. Well, thank you, Tyler. I'm glad that that helped you out. Which version were you playing? Were you playing the 3DO one, or were you playing the PC game? Yeah, those black geckos are tough to deal with, because they're usually stacked with other enemies. So it's hard to play to their little rolly pattern, because you've got other enemies to worry about. Yeah, and Seb had mentioned, you know, it's possible you'll have more health drops because of more enemies, but it doesn't seem like that's actually... it doesn't seem like that's actually happening, which is kind of a bummer. So just stick it out with the axe. Although I guess one thing I could do is just grind out on these guys. Unless they're not infinite. They might not be. Let's see. Nope, looks like they're not. Okay, well, so much for that idea. Yeah, there are definitely, like, trigger lines. Save 25% on car insurance with me. PC. Tried to replay it in college in 2014 or so. Couldn't get it working on a modern PC. Nice. The PC version is, I think it's really awesome. I really enjoyed playing through that. It gets even more confusing than the 3DO version, though, because of its more intricate level design. But, yeah, I had to basically map out the whole game when I was learning it. That is going to be a pain. Okay, I could see myself getting that fight down pretty well. It's you know, it's not super hard, it's just about figuring out what the strategy is. Thanks for the GG Society, appreciate that. Yep, and just like Seb had noticed, we got our 4 lives back. New enemy. I do really wish there was a scoring system, though. That would have been nice. Get, like, combo points for killing multiple enemies with one projectile, you know, things like that. Hey, Deadly. How are you doing, sir? Oh, I still got hit by it? That was garbage. Bombkins. That they are. That shield could potentially be pretty useful. Dudley added this game to his wish list on Steam. Very nice, man. Whoops. I think you'll like it. Like, it's not amazing, I'm not gonna lie, but it's still pretty fun. I'm still glad I played it. Oh! I mistimed my jump, so I just fell right off that ledge. That was bad. For anybody just joining us, we are playing on expert mode right now. This is an unlockable difficulty after you beat the game once on normal. Let's go ahead and try that. So it is definitely harder, that's for sure. Yeah, and it is very much a Castlevania homage, which is cool. Yeah, if you're really familiar with the NES Castlevanias, you'll feel, you know, somewhat at home with this game. Actually, I think the boomerang here would be better than the... Well, got the bubble shield, so... Well, that worked out. No! Getting over a bad cold or flu, but you're feeling better. Okay, well at least you're feeling better. That's good to hear. Ugh. And that dive pattern is just, he goes so far down below that you can't really do much. Bombkins really like their apples. That's nice. Aww. Oops. No, are you serious? I did it again. Ugh. Alright. Whee! Let's get a game over. Get our lives back. Oh, unless we don't get any continues. Okay, no, we do. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I was like, that's something I haven't tested yet. Like, do we have infinite continues? I just made the assumption that I do, but I don't know if I do. Oh, that was cheap. Yeah, one of the downsides to this is that you cannot attack as rapidly as you can in Castlevania. Whoa, Seb, you may have been right. Holy crap. I just got a bunch of apples, like, for free. Maybe the more enemies does actually help me get more health back. I got 3 apple drops. Seb says it's weird. On normal, this level also gave a lot of apples. Maybe it's just coincidence. Yeah, maybe. Imagine if they made those falling platforms that you can barely see. Okay, that's a little more tricky. All right. This is a new game. Yeah, it came out about a week ago. It's on PC. Oh, that worked. This is the werewolf boss. I really don't like how he just jumps all the way across the screen. He just, like, slams right into you. Ah! I jumped straight up. I tried jumping forward. Alright, let's see if the gun does a little bit better. Jeez, man, I just can't avoid any of this stuff. Ugh. Boss is too fast and you're too damn slow. I'm not noticing like really any discernible pattern either. It's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna move wherever the hell I want. And I don't have my axe, which is making life a little more difficult. So I should switch back to the axe. Molotov. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, good. Just gonna take advantage of him just kind of chilling there in place. Alright, stage 4. It's the level with ice and wind physics. Yeah, maybe that'll be handy. Apple. Hey, Venom. It's alright. It's not amazing, but it's not bad either. I like it. I'm glad I picked it up. Glad I get to show it off to you guys. I'll be interested to see if they update the game with any new levels or anything like that. Tweak some of the level design. Probably not. They're probably not going to do anything major like that, even if they do update it. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I actually got it that time. Oh, that was close. Very, very close. Yeah, I don't remember having to do this, so I think some of these sections are altered. Just a little bit, at least. I haven't played the game enough to know one way or the other. Oh! I hate how you have, like, these momentum-based physics, yet you drop off the freaking floor just straight down, like classic Castlevania. Like, it doesn't work, man. You do one or the other. You don't have it both ways. I'm like, oh, there's wind physics. When I drop, I'm gonna get pushed over to the right just a little bit. No, it doesn't happen, because it still treats it like there's no wind. It's really inconsistent, and it's like a bad design oversight, in my opinion. I don't care for it at all. I hate inconsistency like that. Gah! That was my fault. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that with the wind going. I should have just waited. Oh, look at that. Like, it actually pushed me in that direction when I fell off. Ugh, so inconsistent. Let's just wait. So if you're on the ice, you can't go against the wind on the ice. It just does not work. It's a frustrating mechanic. It's not a fun mechanic. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Its design's just biting off a lot more than it can actually chew. You gotta time this just right too. You know, if you stop, or if the snow stops its directional change, like halfway through your jump, you just go sinking straight down. Tom says, yeah, I gotta say I'm passing on this one for now. Yeah, I don't blame you, Tom. It's, yeah, I'm dead. Ooh, I got lucky. Whoa. Ah, crap. I mean, like I said, I like the game. I'm enjoying it, but it's got some rough edges that are it's tough to work with. I don't even know if I'll go back to it anytime soon after doing this playthrough. It's like, I like the game, but I don't love it. I don't have that desire to fire it up again after this. It doesn't feel great. I don't know, a lot of weird design choices. Oh, I tried latching onto the ladder. Didn't work. It is, Scott. It is the more difficult run. Yeah. So that is something to take into consideration. Or take into account. But, I don't know. I just feel like the mechanics don't really... don't really complement this difficulty. Oh, are you serious? And that 3D perspective, it can screw with me sometimes. You notice, like, that's not the first time I've just fallen off a platform like that. Because it's difficult to tell where the edge of the platform is. Once you get that 3D perspective going, it's, like, really easy to just slip off by accident. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, there's some interesting ideas, but it's kind of half-baked. It's not fully polished. It's like, on the first playthrough, we were like, oh, that 3D visual effect is really nice. And now that it's getting me killed, I'm like, it's not that nice. I don't like it that much. I would have much preferred just, like, straight, solid 2D platforms. Where you always know where your pixels lay. Yeah, see, what I would have preferred is, no pseudo 3D effects, and just have more detailed 2D sprites. I think that would have been a little bit better. I know, I'm sounding really picky. It's not like I made the game, but still. I bought the game and I'm playing it, so... And the stupid ice physics, man. Oh my god. I hate that part. It's so stupid. It's already turning into one of those streams. I can feel it. I don't know if any of you guys have played it, but I did buy another game with this. Let me check my my receipt. I want to say it's like Steel Assault. Yeah, Steel Assault. It's half off right now. It was like $7.50, and it looks amazing. Like, it looks like it absolutely puts this game to shame. And it was like the same price. Granted, it was on sale. It was half off. But I'm probably going to try that later tonight. Venom says, by the way, I'm making progress in Silver Surfer. Granted, I get about 45 minutes of playtime here and there. Hey, that's all good, man, as long as you're making progress. Hell yeah. I'm glad to see you, you know, continuing at it. That's awesome. No! I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, serious Metal Slug vibes off of it. Yep, that's... What I definitely get some Metal Slug vibes, but it's also like a sort of melee combat action game at the same time, and it looks like it's got a dodge roll with iframes. So... It seems like a hybrid of a bunch of different genres. And it looks like it's going to be really fun. Seb says, Steel Assault looks pretty neat. Hell yeah. Steve-O says, I'm still trying to beat Shatterhand. Well, what's taking you so long, Steve-O? It's like a 40-minute long game. Come on, Steve-O. Hey, Wonka? Deadly says Steel Assault's pretty cool. Picked it up a while ago. Nice. Good to hear, good to hear. Okay, so I These physics don't make any damn sense. Okay, I think I'm finally figuring that out. Yeah, that's a little rough with these ice physics. Have I ever played Okinawa Rush from 2021? Tough but very nice. I have not. I have not played that. I'll have to check it out later. Add it to my wish list if I haven't played it. I mean, add it to my wish list if I think it looks cool. I mean, of course I haven't played it. Can't talk. No! I knew that was gonna happen. We got 0 lives. We're gonna end up having to do this whole level over again. Well, those frogs seem to like to drop apples. All because I took a hit. Alright, let's try it again. Now, for a game that's about evil, this level looks pretty cheery. A lot of the enemies look super happy. Just look at the snowmen. Ah, come on. How about Smelter? I've been playing it lately. I've never heard of that one either. Got it. Okinawa Rush is a platform brawler with a decently deep moveset. Very arcade-inspired. Sure, I'd love it. Okay. Yeah, when I'm done here, Seb, remind me about that. And I'm gonna pull it up on Steam, see what it looks like. Yeah, so it looks like you can build your momentum up a little bit even when the wind is going against you. And you have to. You jump and then... Okay. Yeah, it makes more sense now. It's still extremely awkward, though. I definitely could have done without those types of physics. The best comment earlier was like when Office said, I'm impressed by those ice physics, but it certainly looked unpleasant. It was like, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. It's like, it's neat, but it's really unpleasant to experience. They're not fun mechanics, if you know what I mean. Hey, they really don't want to drop apples now. What the hell? Ooh, lucky. Oh, Tom, I haven't updated that slide in a few weeks. If you look at the date at the top of the slides, that's when I last updated them. And also, as people's cards get declined and stuff like that, I have to take them off the slides. So sometimes that's up to date, sometimes it's not. It's just... it's all weird. Bye-bye, bird. Oh, I'm dead! I can't do anything here. Well, maybe I can... Oh! It still registered the platform below. I got lucky. Hey, Mike. Welcome back. Alright, boss time. Let's see how this has changed. Hopefully not too much, because I don't want to do this stupid level all over again. I really do not like this level very much. Oh, we have eggs. So it's basically the same thing, except now we have birds. Oh crap, not good! Not good. Hey big dogs, welcome back. It is an indie game, yeah, it came out about a week ago. I have a link to the Steam store page in the description if anybody wants to go and check it out. No, this stream is not sponsored by the developers, nor do I get a cut of the Steam royalties. But it's just there for anyone that is like interested and wants to try it out. Yeah, overall, you know, I like the game, but it's definitely got some rough edges and some design choices I don't really care for, but you know, we're making our way through it. It's not too bad. Ah, come on. I don't know why I did that. Seb asks, do I prefer YouTube memberships or Patreon for support? I prefer YouTube memberships, actually. I think YouTube's payment processing is better. So many people that do Patreon, their cards get declined at the very beginning of the month, and then they're technically no longer supporting because of that, and it's just probably frustrating for them, and it's also frustrating for me as I try to keep my slides up to date and stuff like that. But there are more interactive perks on YouTube. Like, you get all the emoji. Like, I have like 10 emoji, mostly of my cat, that you don't get as a Patreon backer. A lot of people, they live on YouTube. They're already on YouTube. With Patreon, it's like you have to go to another external site, and people tend to forget that Patreon even exists, and so like they end up not catching the new videos and stuff like that. You know, because I do post the videos there, preferably a week early, typically. Seb, thank you very much for that, sir. Yeah, and now since you've done that, Seb, you get access to all those emoji that I have, which I think makes the chat interaction a lot more fun. This really isn't that hard, it just requires focus. That's it, it's just all about that focus. Wow, that bird dropped an apple. There we go, we got him. Tom, YouTube does give access to Discord. You have to link your YouTube account to your Discord account. You just go to your user settings on Discord. Here, check this out, Tom. Blah, 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 blah. So here's Discord. You go to your user settings. It's called Connections. You go to your Connections tab, and you can see you link your YouTube account. So I've linked mine. You can also link things like Twitter. You can link your Twitch. So if you're doing like the Amazon Prime on Twitch, if you've got your Twitch account linked, it'll also give you access to my Discord. So now I do personally have Patreon linked, but yeah, you just link your YouTube account. That's it. So, and if you join up as a channel member on YouTube, the Discord server will pop up on your server list. Yeah. Yeah, so just go to... This is for anybody else, too, that is supporting my channel. I have a Discord server, but it's only for channel backers, either Patreon backers or channel memberships. But you have to link your YouTube account if you want to get on the server with your YouTube channel memberships. Patreon, it's set up differently, but yeah, you just link your account. So... And then we have a bunch of different sections here. You know, like Scott today told me about this game, and so I went ahead and checked it out. We have a whole bunch of sections here, but yeah, this is just for people that are backing the channel. Just gotta link your YouTube, and that's pretty much it. Alright, alright. So thankfully we got past that hellhole of a level. That was not a very fun level. And honestly, it's as bad as it is because of the ice physics and the wind physics. The wind parts, really, they just slow things down. Like, that level takes forever compared to the others because of those mechanics. Alright, we were gonna try to take that top right route, which I'll point it out once we get to it. Ow. Did I turn streamer mode back on? Yeah, the other nice thing about having my accounts linked on Discord is that it'll actually show people that I'm actually streaming, even from YouTube. I have to turn streamer mode back on. Alright, there we go. Alright, now it should report that I'm streaming Awakened Evil. Alright, cool. Okay, this is new. This is very new. I don't remember this. Where are you guys coming from? There's no water down there. Instant death. Okay. Yeah, having a scoring system would also incentivize you even further to actually try to kill everything. I mean, at least you do get item drops here and there. But they are random, it seems like. I do like these columns in the background. It reminds me of the opening to East 3. Ah, crap. I didn't jump forward. That's been happening a lot. Like, I try to jump forward and it doesn't register and I just jump straight up. And I don't know if that's the game or if it's my controller. I am using the 8BitDo SN30 Pro, and it is a very stiff controller. Actually, the more I use it, the less I like it, which is kind of sad, because, like, the 8BitDo 2.4 gigahertz Super Nintendo controller, actually, I mean, it feels awesome, but the SN30 Pro doesn't feel anything like it. It's weird. Are you serious? Come on. I didn't time my jump right. Ugh. Okay, try this again. Mike says, I've been hit and miss with the 8-bit Do controllers. Love their arcade stick. Yeah, their arcade stick is pretty solid for what it is. Seb says they added a bit too much to the SN30 Pro. I agree. The shoulder keys and all that stuff. 2 sets of them. They are really tiny. Oof. Seb says he loves the M30. Yeah, I have the M30 as well. That's a really nice one. Yeah. Deadly says, I love my Hori Fighting Commander. Best controller he's ever used. Yeah, I want to get one of those. Either the Xbox version or the, one of the PlayStation versions. Just for stuff like this, you know. Now, I had thought about actually using my Retrobit Genesis controller for this. But I thought, the Super Nintendo style controller is probably going to feel a little more natural. So that's what I went with. Alright, so we want to try to come up here. Try to figure this out. Yeah, you guys are right. Okay. You guys are both right. Okay, see, that makes more sense. I'm at 0 lives, though. We're gonna have to do this whole level over again. Nice. Keep forgetting you can't attack the mummy attacks. The wrapping. That's new. Ah! I tried jumping straight up, and that did not work. Have to do the whole level over. Deadly says he's got the PS4, PS5, PC version. Picked up just two just to have a backup. Where did you get that from? Did you just like buy it on Amazon or something? I might have to pick up one of those. Because I obviously want it to be able to work with, like Steam and stuff like that too. And I guess I could use it on the Mister. That would be really cool. Yeah, you did buy it on Amazon? Okay. I will, I'll check that out, see how much they cost. I know some of the older versions have started to creep up in price a little bit, so it was kind of hard for me to justify them. Does this game control well? It controls okay. I wouldn't say it's amazing. It does feel, it's very stiff, especially when it comes to using your main attack. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'd say, like, the controls are fine for the most part, but it's definitely not quite as smooth as, like, even the original Castlevania on NES. And I keep comparing it to that because it's clearly a classic Castlevania homage. Like, I just tried jumping to the right, and I just jumped straight up. Like, what the hell, man? Ugh. And again, I don't know if that's the game or if it's my controller. Like, I don't know if it's how it reads inputs or if it's me. Alright. I think that's a checkpoint. Really? Ugh. And like right there, it's like, okay, did I just die because of janky physics and collision detection, or did I just die because it was my fault? Like, I don't know. Alright, getting close to the boss fight again. Oh, that's right, you can just crush this one. Ah. Yeah, that Super Mario Brothers style platforming section just seems kind of out of place. Damn. Do it again? Nope. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, after beating the game once, I didn't expect expert mode to take us so long. But I mean, it is definitely a challenge when you're learning it for the first time. I bet it'll be a lot easier on a second expert mode playthrough. Now that I know what all the changes are. But still, I mean, it's still a challenge for sure. I want to try to practice his pound attack, but it's literally like it's 2 frames of animation. It's like, really? You couldn't have put in like a 3rd frame? I don't know. It's like the axe is up, then the axe is on the ground, and it has crazy reach, and it's got that shockwave effect. I want to learn how to jump over the shockwave, but especially when other things are starting to happen, like the mummies start appearing and the blocks are falling from the sky, it's so difficult to work around it. Yeah, for anybody just joining, this is our last level. Unless they add in a 7th level on Expert. I'm going to guess probably not. The funny thing about the game is I think it actually kind of gets better the farther in you get, because it actually starts to really rip off Castlevania even more. And it's fun. Alright, let's just skip that guy. Or not. Yeah, not worth it. Oh, come on, seriously. I really wish you could destroy the, their wrapping. I mean, you can do it in Castlevania. Let's switch over to that. Actually, no, let's not. Because of those guys. Ah, come on. They wanted to make this section really mean. They should have put spikes on the bottom half. Just tank! Use those iframes. Alright, last stretch. I wonder if they're gonna give me an extra life. So you basically get, like, infinite tries on this boss. Well, there's one extra life. It's probably some of the cooler sounding music in the game. Wow, they give you an extra life still. I'm surprised, considering this is expert mode. Alright, let's see how different this is. Oh, jeez. Okay, just jump over it. Uh-oh. Ah. That's gonna be tough to avoid when you're like right in his face. That's a good attack because you can get 2 hits in. Whereas that fireball attack, you only get 1 hit. Ah. Man, it's so hard to time that. I should have saw that coming. Oops. Oh, stupid game. Was it gonna kill me if I go down the ladder too? No, it's just not gonna let me go down the ladder all the way. Wow. It's like, if you're gonna kill the player if they try to go back down the staircase, just have the staircase, like, fall away or something, so they can't latch back onto it. It's just, I hate oversights like that. Right? Debs, do you even Castlevania? So wait, I really wish I was able to see, like, playtester feedback. Because I want to see if anybody, like, suggested, like, those changes. Or questioned why things were designed in specific ways. Oh, that's a first. Oh. Okay. Why did I do that? Does work, okay. Okay, we're gonna get this. It's just, you know, it's just time-consuming figuring out the patterns and learning how to react and all that stuff. Yeah, there are definitely more patterns now than there were the first time. Like, he's got that clone set up, which is tough to deal with. Ow. Wow, okay, I was half expecting like a second form on expert mode. Oh, shit! I just knocked over my drink. Fuck, man. Ugh, what a way to end the game. Ugh. God damn it. Damn it. I knocked over a soda that's been sitting there for like 2 hours. I have to clean it up right now because it was like Diet Coke. It's going to stain the carpet if I don't. It's bad timing. We just beat the game. This is why I don't usually put drinks like right in front of me, because I know I'm going to knock them over. And I did, because I completely forgot about it. Patchy is not phased. Hey Scott, thanks for that super chat, man. Much appreciated. Also, while I didn't like the game nearly as much as I hoped, I'm still glad I played it, and I appreciate the heads up on it earlier. Because I was thinking about trying to run another stream today. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, and that sort of motivated me to do this game instead of something else. So that's really cool. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this new game. New to me. Well, new to everybody, just about. I mean, it's only a week old. And, yeah, I'll be curious if some of you guys pick it up. Honestly, won't be surprised if some of you look at it and go, I'll pass for now. Like, it's cool, but it's also got a lot of issues, in my opinion. It is definitely a Castlevania homage, but it also does a lot of things, like, in just weird. And it also feels kind of half-baked at points, too. Like, it's called, like, Awakened Evil. It's got this, like, ominous title screen, but then it looks like... It looks very, like, super amateurish, you know? Like, it reminds me of, like, freeware MS-DOS games from back in the day. that had like the most simplistic visuals with very little effort put in. And I feel like that actually brings the game down, because one of the things that helps classic Castlevania on NES is, you know, its commitment to its thematic elements, you know, the spooky environments and stuff like that. And you don't really get that in this. There's a couple of skulls, you know, placed here and there, and you know, you've got like the torture chamber type level near the end of the game, but it's like, it's all very basic stuff, so like you really lose, I think, a lot of what makes Castlevania special. It's not just the gameplay, you know, it's the music, it's the visual style, it's, you know, the horror movie theme, basically, and you don't really get that in this. I mean, even like that snow level, like I commented on earlier, it's like everything looks super happy, which is like the opposite of what you would expect from a game called Awakened Evil. You know, it sounds like it's got this like super serious title, but it's anything but. So I would have definitely liked to have seen, I think, more effort put in, like polishing things up and just fleshing things out a little bit more, at least visually. Like, I was even thinking there at the very end, like, your character is like ridiculously basic. He doesn't even have like eyes or mouth. I mean, neither does Simon in the first Castlevania, but he at least still has a lot of other detail to his sprite. And his face size is actually smaller in the original Castlevania, and it was originally viewed on a CRT, usually with RF switches, and so it didn't really matter that much, but we're like, this is blown up, 1080p, you know, huge chunky pixels. It would have been nice to have seen like more deliberate detail on the, you know, character and enemy sprites and stuff like that, and background tiles and whatnot. Like, obviously it's intentionally trying to be retro, but this is even more, in a lot of ways, more retro than even what we got on NES back in the day. So it's a weird hodgepodge hybrid of sorts. And then I dealt with some like really stiff controls here and there. Timing my like multiple sword attacks was really awkward. And but I mean, it's still a cool game overall. Oh yeah, I was actually mentioning, you know, I was commenting on the graphics, and I wasn't even on the gameplay screen. But yeah, like this title screen in particular didn't really leave me with a great first impression. And it's in the thumbnail too. I used this title screen for the thumbnail image. And like I said, it reminds me of, like, you know, freeware MS-DOS games back in the day. You didn't have to pay for. They were just distributed freely. People would just make free games, and, you know, for one reason or another. So yeah, I don't know. It's cool. Like I said, I've got the link to the Steam listing in the description box if anybody's curious about it. And you know, if it looks interesting to you, feel free to check it out. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's about it. I don't think there's really anything else here outside of the speedrun mode, and I'm not going to mess around with that. But we did 2 full playthroughs. You know, it was interesting. I'm glad I did it. Will I go back to it anytime soon? Probably not. I think I'm probably done with this one for a while. See, now I'm curious if there are other Castlevania clones on platforms like Steam that I just don't know about. But yeah, no, thank you, Scott. Thanks for the suggestion. Thanks for that super chat. I really appreciate that. Yeah, the couple super chats I got, you guys actually helped me pay for the game. So thank you for that. Much appreciated. And Heidelberg 1963. Alright, you know what? Let's just go ahead and let's let's go back to Steam real quick. Apparently, you can actually use the mouse cursor on here too. So we'll go to exit. Seb, you had actually mentioned one game as well. All right. So, Heidelberg. Oops, I'm typing on the wrong keyboard. Oh, I meant on Steam specifically. Yeah, that's not coming up with anything. Let's see if I can... Oh, you sent the link to me on Twitter? Okay, let me pull up Twitter. Okinawa Rush, that's right. Okay. Okay, Okinawa Rush is $20. This is what Seb had mentioned earlier. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. Okay. Nice, Seb. I will add it to my wish list. Oh, so the Heidelberg game is not on Steam? Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if there was anything else like it on Steam specifically, but yeah, I'll have to check that out on PS4. I do have my PS5. Okay. Yeah, well, thanks, Seb, for sending me that link. Yeah, I'll check that out in the future. It looks pretty sweet. So it goes on sale now and then. Okay, that's good to know. Awesome. But yeah, that was Awakened Evil. Yeah, this is the Steel Assault I was talking about. It's I picked this up today too, and it looks pretty wild in terms of like gameplay and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna try that out later tonight. It's currently half off right now. Yeah, it's, this Awakened Evil, like, I looked at some reviews before buying it, and people were like, oh, it's like the greatest thing since sliced bread and blah blah blah, and I'm kind of like mixed on it. It's it's neat. I'm glad I played through it, but wow, this has been in development for a while too. Like, it's a developer stream back in February 2022. Tom, yeah, I will most likely go on Twitch in just a little bit. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I might stick with like this Steam PC stuff for a little while. I originally wanted to fire up Secret of Mana on PS4, but I'm not really sure if I feel like it now. So, but yeah, Community Hub. Let's see. Final boss tips. What weapons work the best? Is only his face vulnerable? Why don't you figure that out, Andrew R? You have infinite lives. Figure it out, Andrew. Why are you wasting your time on a forum when you can figure it out? Oh, Andrew R. Andrew. We figured it out. You should figure it out too. Tough love. Alright, let's see. I think my game is defective. I keep dying. I am also bad, so that is probably it. Ha ha. The game is challenging, and it should be. The old school knockback sucks, but good at the same time. That's how games were back in the day. I don't have much experience playing Castlevania. For shame. But this game has that feel. Retro look with 2.5D graphics and classic NES game music that is catchy. Some of it is. For the 15-second loops that are there. If you want a new retro game, you have to pick this up. Man. Retro Rex. Great review. FAQ. Thanks for checking out our little game. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. When's the game coming out? January 30th, blah, blah, blah. Is it coming to consoles as well? That would be awesome, but no plans for that yet. Well, that answers that question. We'd probably need a publisher as well. No, I don't think you need a publisher for consoles these days. I think the console manufacturers have gotten rid of that requirement. That used to be during the Xbox 360 era, that was a big issue. Venom says, I agree with the game atmosphere. It should have darker undertones for sure. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, that's one of the big appeals of the Castlevania style of game. It is the spooky theming. Now, to be fair, some later Castlevanias, like Dracula X on Super Nintendo, they don't really go very far with the spookiness. Probably one reason why I don't like Dracula X on Super Nintendo as much as I probably should. Even Rondo of Blood has a lot more of like the spooky stuff, and even it's kind of on the tame side of things. But Super Castlevania 4 is all in on the spooky. Castlevania 1 and 3 and 2 all in on the spooky. Bloodlines even to a degree. But it really is a big part of what makes that formula work so well. It's not just the gameplay and just the platforming and whatever. It's all the factors combined. So I don't know. Let's see if we have any other quality reviews here. Let's see. All right, so I thought that review said Deadly Groove. It just shows Deadly Groove has it on his wish list. All right, I played this game through twice today. Once on normal difficulty using the sword only and no sub-weapons for an extra challenge. You do that on your first playthrough? And then a full playthrough using all sub-weapons on expert mode. And wow, I had a great time. Little Mixer had a great time. I'm happy for Little Mixer. He had a great time. There's a lot to love here for those that enjoy classic-styled retro platformers. The graphics and sprite designs are very charming and fit the world perfectly. 3 difficulties means there's something for everyone's skill level-wise. The controls are fluid and easy to work with when attempting the difficult platforming sections. Hitboxes are accurate and make sense in the heat of combat. Sometimes. Enemy placement and their attacks is a challenge to overcome, especially on Expert Mode. Expert Mode adds new enemies and even changes up the stage designs and boss abilities. Has a built-in clock in speedrunning mode. Sub-weapons are all useful at different moments and situations. Well, not the Molotov cocktail. How it only hits an enemy once despite staying on the ground for like 5 seconds. It should have operated like traditional holy water in Castlevania, where if an enemy's on top of it, it does constant damage. Balance is great. There's difficulty, but it's fair and gives you a chance to improve and learn. I mean, he's not wrong. Would highly recommend this one. Lots of fun to be had. Sweet. You know what I'd recommend? I'd recommend the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. You don't just get, one cool game. You get lots of cool games. That would be my review, actually. I should actually write that. Yeah, this doesn't sound like an advertisement from Appresend. 6 awesome levels, 5 special weapons, 4 lives to live, 3 years in the making. Are you serious? This took 3 years to make? Okay, 2 itchy butt cheeks. Are you serious? That's in there. 1 soulful protagonist. Made by two brothers in the vein of Castlevania and other retro games. Can't recommend enough. S-tier ultimate platformer. No, definitely not S-tier. No. Oozing with love and attention to detail. No, I can't really agree with that one either. Beat it and learn something about yourself. Yeah, you're not going to learn much about yourself playing this game. Yeah, that's clearly not a useful review. Oh, man, these reviews are something. I'm glad to see people excited about a new retro game like this, but man, maybe it's just because I've played so much crap over the years. I mean, I've played so many games, not necessarily meaning games that are actually crap, but I've just played so much stuff over the years that, like, it has to be really, really, really damn good for me to like gloat like that. I just try to talk about things as I see them, based on my prior experience and other games I have access to, and blah blah blah. This was a cool little game. I think it's worth the $8, but yeah, I don't know. Seb says, I mean, I read the official CDI magazine in the 90s, so this all sounds like pretty solid reviewing prowess to me. Oh, man. All right. Let's see. Xbox controller supported. Hello, I just tried playing the demo of the game, but my Xbox controller does not seem to work with the game. And the store page says full controller support. Am I missing something? Probably. Yeah, that's a tough one. Like, I'm using the 8-bit Do controller, but it is recognized as an Xbox controller. So I'd assume if I plug my Xbox controller in, it should work. Either my 360 or my Xbox One controller. Let's see what people responded to Andrew R. Yep, only his head. Gun and cross both work well. You can avoid every attack if you experiment. Good luck. Someone did a walkthrough if you want to check that out. Thank you much. Godspeed, Andrew. Godspeed. Yeah, it's interesting thinking about like how people could potentially have trouble with certain bosses and then feel the need to ask questions and stuff like that. It's like I've come such a long way with playing, classic video games that I think about every fight as like an experimentation opportunity. So when I was a kid, I would brute force my way through bosses, and which is why I never beat like Ninja Gaiden or Castlevania for a really long time, because I would just try to brute force my way through the bosses and not really learn strategies. I never thought about the bosses as requiring strategy or something like that. It's just get up, mash the buttons, jump around, and just hope for the best. So when I got to those final bosses in particular, or the final boss, I was like, okay, seeing what he was doing and then thinking about the potential of him doing it again, or when he would mix it up, I would make a mental note. And then when I died and I went back and tried it again, I was slowly adapting to all the different attack patterns and playing around that. And the thing is, like, I feel like anybody can do that because it's just a process of elimination. It's almost like working a troubleshooting job, there's only so many things you can do, and so many, uh-oh. I heard something land. Milo just knocked something off my countertop. Yeah, like in a game like this, there's only so many patterns, and you have to learn those and play around them and formulate a strategy. And because there are only so many patterns, I feel like anybody should be able to learn them and then play around them. But I guess Mr. Andrew here is probably trying to brute force and is not really thinking about what he's doing. And you know what makes this not very stressful as well is that the fact that they give you an extra life at that checkpoint at the final boss. So you have infinite lives to screw around and experiment on that final boss. Like if you get close to dying, you don't have to tell yourself, "Oh man, I'm dying. I'm going to get a game over." It's like, "No, you're not." It's like just treat it as like practice and treat it as like a moment to, learn from what's happening. And so it's like it's final boss tips. It's like I don't know. I feel like with how the game is set up and the tools it gives you and blah blah blah, like you can just learn the patterns just by playing. That's exactly what we did. We just learned on the fly. I wish more people were in that mindset to where like they could. But I think what it is like I said, when I was a kid, I just brute forced, and it took me a long time to start understanding like game strategy. And now like all I think is strategy. I don't brute force my way through. I think technique, and I think I think patterns and stuff like that. And so, but people like Mr. Andrew here are probably in the old kid-like mindset that I was in so long ago, where it's just brute force, just hope for the best. So yeah. Office says brute forcing is my prime tactic. Different times, different mindsets. Yeah, exactly. I mean, age difference could probably make a big, make a big difference. Venom says, my job is to stop your tactics. Oh, yeah, brute force attacks. Duh. I should have got that one right away. But I was thinking brute forcing in like a video game sense, not a password cracking sense. Scott says, patience is a virtue. It really is. It really is. Here's one last look at Patchy before we go. Hey, girl. Hey, Patchy. Patchy, 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 Patchy. Patchy, 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 patchy. And a wild Milo. Oh man, well that was fun, guys. Thanks for sticking with me on this stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourselves. Hey, if any of you guys check out this game, let me know your thoughts, or go post some reviews on Steam, and maybe I'll pop back in and check out some of the other reviews later on, just to kind of see what people are saying. Yeah, I mean, I do recommend the game. I don't think it's gonna like knock your socks off or anything like that. If you've played a lot of Castlevania, I don't think it's going to like blow you away, but it's still fun, especially on the default normal difficulty level. I did enjoy the first playthrough a lot more than the second one. The second one, especially that ice level, yeah, it was tough. But yeah. Deadly says, I'll probably check it out over the weekend. Nice, Deadly. But yeah, thanks again, Scott, for letting me know about this. It was cool to fill the stream void with that tonight. I will be back with some other streams soon. I need to figure out what I'm going to stream next. I mentioned it last night on my Dark Souls stream, but I would like to try to play some more Doom, do some more Doom WODs. I actually have my Wii U hooked up right now. I kind of want to try to do like a virtual console variety stream, because I have a lot of virtual console games on Wii U. Try to mess around with some of those games. Got my Genesis with 32X hooked up. We can do like a 32X stream or something like that. Yeah, I've got a lot of ideas, but I haven't quite figured out what I want to do just yet. Office says, next stream, Duke Nukem 3D. No, not until I beat that game. And that has not happened in a very long time, so... Yeah, Venom says good stuff. Love it when you hit up a recommendation. Yeah, yeah. It's fun to try to branch out, especially when it's games that like are kind of up my alley. Like I I, I analyzed the video that I saw, the preview videos, and I was like, that is absolutely Castlevania. I definitely want to play that. Was it as fun as I hoped? No. But it was still cool. I'm so glad I tried it out, and it's it's another notch in the belt. So, and you guys got to see it, and hopefully you guys got to see something new that you haven't seen before. So, and for most of you, you definitely have not seen it before because it's brand new still. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So, alrighty, guys. I am going to get out of here. So, yeah, I don't really have anything else. Thanks for watching. I'll have this stream posted sometime this week. I don't remember. I still have to post my Dark Souls stream archive, so maybe I'll post this later tonight, and then maybe tomorrow or Thursday I'll post my Dark Souls archive just to space things out a little bit. So, but yeah, watch out for those, and yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I guess until the next one, take it easy.